Now the real question is, what do you view as a top tier coach that's potentially be able to take the Michigan job right now? Because I had his name on the tip of my tongue before the show started, and I can't think of it. Who's the biggest most powerful agent that does coaches? I can't think of his name.
Oh my God.
I can't think of his name.
He works with Kiffin, all those guys.
All those guys. He represents DeBoer as well. So basically, there is a theory right now that if the Michigan job was even close to becoming available, if they actually knew this was going to happen, and DeBoer actually stated he would want it, then what would have probably happened with Kiffin would be not the crazy madness that happened with Kiffin.
Yeah.
And he would have just had Kiffin wait for DeBoer to move to Michigan, and then Kiffin could potentially swoop in and take the Alabama job. That is the running theory. That's why that a lot of people or some people don't think it will be DeBoer as the splash hire for Michigan.
The guy we're talking about is Jimmy Sexton.
Thank you, Jimmy Sexton.
Yeah, that's the agent. Yes. But no, and that's why when like Pate says all these people expect this job to come open. Yeah, again, the rumor mill has it going. Everybody's like, okay, and even Michigan's probably putting out feelers. Hey, if this shit actually happens, we need to have a backup plan. We need to have feelers out there. That's why I assume they already are, and now they're vetting their final candidate.
Right. So,
so if I had to go with a splash hire, it's got to be
three. Let's do top three here.
DeBoer is obviously one of the top. Like you have to you have to say DeBoer. I think you'd have to say Jesse Minter coming back in would probably be good. He fits the mold. He's a damn good defensive coach. Obviously on the Michigan's national title team. And then the other one, I mean, this is kind of where you get maybe Jed Fish or maybe Clark Lee, who's been winning at Vandy, and look what they have there. What could he do? It's an academic institution as well. I don't know, Trev. What do you think?
So mine's a little bit more, I guess. My top pick is actually not Kalen DeBoer. Someone that runs a semi-similar offense in the past few years as being the head coach. And while I've never been super excited about him, I've never found a reason to really dislike the guy, because I always thought he held himself to a higher standard, and that's Marcus Freeman.
Yeah.
That would be a splash hire for me.
It absolutely would.
That would be a huge splash hire to draw him away from Notre Dame, and it would bring back any and all recruits that may be wavering because of his Marcus Freeman, whether you like him or hate him, he has a stellar reputation in the college football world. Yes. As far as his reputation with recruits, with the way he runs his program.
Very true.
Top end reputation. And that's why I think he's my number one choice. My number two choice is Kenny Dillingham. Yeah. Kenny Dillingham, young, energetic, passionate, loves to run the football. Kind of reminds me, not to put too much of a legend status on Dillingham before he's even hired to Michigan, but he is a young Jim Harbaugh. Energetic, he's a football guy. Knows his ball. He's a baller. He's passionate about football, and he's a guy that can hit the ground with so much energy with the recruits. I mean, he's 35, 36 years old, I think.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
The guy, if you hire him today, he's getting on the recruiting trail this whole week and getting the team also prepared. He's gonna let Biff Poggi coach the bowl game, and he's gonna be on the recruiting trail, making sure every single one of the current recruits stays with Michigan and potentially get ready for the transfer portal. So, and I think he'd be a huge, huge hire for Michigan.
I agree.
But it would be outside of the Michigan man, whatever. Yep. But I feel like I think we are finally kind of getting away from that mentality with Michigan. So, and the third and final one for me is probably I would earlier today I would have said Jesse Minter. I just don't think Jesse Minter is going to pass up an NFL head coaching opportunity.
Yeah, I mean that's very possible. It's hard to do that.
Even though his whole show cause is ending in 4 days from the NCAA, I still don't think that is a real avenue. So I think my third and final one would probably be Jed Fish. I'd be happy with. I don't think that's a splash hire, but I think that's where those are my top three right now.
That's and honestly, any of those names I feel like are massive upgrades over Sharon Moore.
I want a head coach. Yes. I want a head coach that's done it. So that's where I personally would like to see Michigan go, is head coach only. I love Jesse Minter. Problem is, no head coaching experience. Yeah. I don't
really think he's great. First time head coaches. I mean, Kirby Smart was that way. You've seen people do that, and I think they can. And I think Sharon probably could if he wasn't out fucking allegedly texting.
No, why we lost to Ohio State. I'm just saying.
I said that too.
Just got to be focused. You can't have your mind in your pants, bro.
Lord Jesus, I don't know. It's too much. But I think there's a lot of good options out there. I like Clark Lee mentioned. I like Brent Key from Georgia Tech. There's options out there that anybody in those realms, Michigan can go out and get. They have the money. They have the power, the backing. This is a top job in college football. Whatever rivals want to say about it, this is a top job. Top 10 at least.
Yeah.
So it's going to attract a